Hey y'all, Tiff here. So good to chat with you again. Listen, we're gonna talk about pork chops. Yes, pork chops. So when you come in, say hey Tiff, so I can say hey back to you. That also applies to replay viewers. Say hey, so I can say hey back to you. So listen, this is weird, right? But I want to share this with you because it just made so much sense to me. So let me get right into it. Now, if it's also your first time viewing me, let me know where you're viewing from. All right. So listen, not long ago, I was going to the bank, and I bank at a not a private bank, but it's not one of the most popular chains out there. And so I was driving to the bank, and I said, you know what, let me stop at this eatery. It's a family-owned eatery. It's not, a chain restaurant. So order it to go, right? And I get there, so I'm waiting for my food to come. And as I'm waiting, hey Keisha, how you doing, girl? Hey, girl, hey. So as I'm waiting for my food, y'all, as I'm waiting for my food, there was a young lady who called and said, hey, my pork chop sandwich is cold. This is me deciphering the whole conversation, right? Because of course they don't have the lady on speaker, but the phone was ringing, so a lot. So I don't know if they were getting a lot of lunch calls or if it was just, that one particular customer calling over and over again. But anyway, she told them that her sandwich was cold. And now if you have a good pork chop sandwich, fried or grilled, but fried, you want that baby to be crispy because it won't be on the bread the right way. You know what I'm saying? So the lady proceeds to tell her, one of the employees was like, well yeah, ma'am, you didn't come get it. You didn't come get it soon enough. You were waiting, or you waited too long to come get your sandwich. So she's going back and forth with the customer about the pork chop sandwich that was cold. And so that conversation wasn't getting anywhere. And then the owner overheard the conversation and basically took over the conversation. Was like, okay, well, tell me what happened. And he goes, well, yeah, ma'am, you didn't come pick up the sandwich soon enough. That is not a customer service experience that you want to render. You don't want to render that kind of customer service experience because at that moment, that restaurant has risked losing a client forever. And chances are she's going to go and tell other people about that experience. And I was sitting there now, my food was ready, but they couldn't even tend to me and the gentlemen who were in line behind me because they were going back and forth about a lady with a pork chop sandwich. Now I'm thinking, right, well, if the sandwich was sitting here past 10, 15, 20 minutes, you're not going to call the customer and say, hey, did you forget about your order? Are you coming to get your order? Right? And sometimes that happens in business. Sometimes that happens when we don't have things in place like systems. So I ask, are you ready or are you prepared? Because there's two different things. Nikisha says she has made 650 eggs. So she makes angel eggs, right? The world calls them devil eggs, but she calls hers angel eggs, and they do taste heavenly. So in business, are you prepared for what you say you're ready for? Are you ready for a flow and an influx of customers? And how are you taking care of those people? Because you can say you're ready all you want to, but you've got to be prepared. You got to be prepared for more clients. You got to be prepared for more phone calls. You got to be prepared to send out emails, quotes, invoices, and contracts in a seamless way. Because you can have a great product, you can deliver a great service, but if you are not prepared for what you say you're ready for, you will not succeed in business, right? You'll probably get a sale here and there, a sprinkle or two of clients. You want to sustain your business and you also want to scale your business, right? So think about, how are you taking care of your customers from the first time they contact you all the way until the fulfillment process. That means that once they have paid their invoice and you are starting on their service that they are paying you for. It is so important to be ready and prepared for what you think you want. Absolutely, Keisha. Be ready. Be prepared for the overflow of business. Because I'm thinking a sandwich should have been an easy fix. Now, they probably didn't want to have to pull out another piece of pork chop from the freezer. But all they had to do, because they should have been pre-seasoned, right? And that's another lesson. The meat should have been prepped and seasoned already, right? And ready for the customer, prepared for the customer. So are you preparing now? Are your systems together? Right? Are your systems together? Are you ready for what is to come? Many times we work backwards and we try to get ready. So I want to share this pork chop story with y'all, pork chop story, because it's so important. It's so minor, but the details in it are so important. What happens if you wake up tomorrow and 10 people DM you and 5 people send you a Facebook message and 3 people text you? What is your process? Because you're looking at over 15 people that you got to respond to within 24 hours, and you have to do it respectfully and professionally. Because a lot of times, many of us operate on, oh, I'm nice, but nice does not get you paid. You have to be professional and operate having systems in your business. You need systems. So I'm speaking to coaches and consultants. Don't be the pork chop lady. Don't deliver the cold pork chop sandwich. Prepare your business now, because many times, what do? Right? We get logos made, we get websites made, and we say, hey, I'm ready to go. I'm ready for my first client. But many times, that's not how it happens. Jessica, hey, Jess, hugs. Hey, Jess, you're in Philly, right? Hugs to you, Jess, and your family. I really have been thinking about you. I enjoyed the videos of your grandma. So just hugs and prayers and just positive energy toward you. I lost my grandma last year, and I wish grandmas live forever. So I would definitely be checking up with you, Jess. Thank you for just popping in, sweetheart. And happy lock anniversary to you. Happy lock anniversary to you. So that is my message for you. Have your systems together, because it only takes one. You never know. What I said, Philly, you're in Pittsburgh. I'm sorry. You never know. You're going to have those rainy seasons in business where everything is wet and it's good, and you're going to have dry seasons. But you want to prepare. I was in business long before I knew what systems are and how it would help my business. I have clients. I don't have a whole lot of clients. So I'm not going to like boost the story up. I'm very transparent and honest, because I just transitioned into this new brand. But the clients that are having trusted me with them right now, I have clients 20 in business 15 years. And they were doing everything without systems. I'm talking about Word docs, paper folders as files. What happens if you have an influx of people? Hey, Teresa. What happens if you have an influx of people contact you tomorrow? Let's just say, are you preparing for what you're ready for? Of course, you want a lot of clients, or you want to meet your income goal, right? We all have business goals. What happens when all those people actually come? Do you really want those clients, or you just, you kind of want those clients? But let's just speak it. Your inbox is full. How do you take care of those people from point A? How do you get their contact information, right? How do you set up your discovery call? How do you host your discovery call to actually make that person want to believe in your service? When they say yes, what do you do? How does your invoice look, or how does your quote look? How do your contracts look? How does all of that look? And are you spinning your wheels doing all of these different things? That's way too many actions that you're probably doing over and over. But systems automate things for you. Systems organize your business and systems automate your business, right? So that restaurant, right? I don't help restaurants, but that story made me think of customer service. All they had to do was refry sis a pork chop sandwich or invited her to come at a later date for another sandwich. But because they didn't have systems in place, they rendered bad customer service. And that's what happens a lot. You ever go to that business like, oh, their customer service is bad. That's because they don't have systems. They didn't mean to do anything bad most times. Most times people don't know that they're delivering bad customer service. And you don't want to be that coach or that consultant that's not rendering the best service because you don't have your systems together. You wake up every day not sure what you should be doing in your business. So you're posting on social media or you're doing other activities that don't drive income, that don't raise your bottom line. So I would love to work with you. You can go to clearresourcemarketing.com to see what we are about or click the link and book a consultation. Let's see how we can help you systemize your business so that you can love it all over again.